So again, this is part 2. I was not expecting to have a part 2, but I'm going to have a part 2. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. I have a little olive dish and a swipe card that I'm going to install a further red line, and I might put some pink in there also, but for right now, I'm going to grab my spatula. This, for all intents and purposes, this dry area was more or less water for me, and I just wanted to play with this a little bit. That is an Arteza electric blue, along with an Anita's white metallic that has Venetian blue in it, and this is the Venetian blue. And I'm kind of hoping that because all of these are dry, that I can just mess with this a little. Also for the fact that I can wipe it off if I don't like it because it's dry. And I think what I was thinking was that I was going to put some purple flash in there too. I kind of like the idea that that looks like clouds. It's actually supposed to be sky. But it's my painting and I'll do what I want with it. If I make too thin of a layer, it'll be dry in a heartbeat. So whatever I'm going to do, I better do quickly. And this is a kind of a weird textured canvas. I've noticed that the Artist Loft 10 by 20s are not always as smooth as they want to be. But I like that, and I'm going to throw some stars and a moon in there. Get my paint chips off. So, in my imagination, this bottom part is more or less a lake. And I like adding things. It was okay. I liked it a lot, but it was plain. And I guess I need fancy. I just need something with a little more drama. And it was pretty dramatic too, but looks like I need something down here. Looks like I have a spot. And I can throw a little bit of Prussian blue in right along with that. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. These OXO omelet turning spatulas are the bomb because they can pretty much pick almost all of your paint right up and then spread it out again. It might take a little practice. I have some. And it's a really good idea to clean them off and not leave anything behind. I see that this is bugging me. If it's going to be a reflection, it ought to be a reflection that's similar. I have enjoyed doing a few of these recently. I am planning on putting a little moon in here, just for the fun of it. And I hope it wasn't going to be silver. Those were going to be my star colors. I need kind of a steadier hand than the hand I've got today. Or to lean on something to steady myself. It's got a little face. Little tiny crescent moon. And a few not insignificant stars. I tried smaller things for my stars and they wouldn't make a mark. It was really weird. I tried like 3 different things. So, this is not the paintball that I had in mind that would have been bigger. This is something slightly smaller than that. I don't know how many stars I really need. I still want that red at the horizon. This might be a completely illogical scape, but I still like it. That's just some silver. It could be gold. It could be almost any color. Stars are not just one color, so sometimes I like the idea of having stars that are more than one color. I'm actually taking a second and trying to look at where I put them above, but I really didn't spend a lot of time thinking that through. But I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to take my color and try and do what I said I was going to do. If it'll work. I guess it depends on how even that cut is, and it doesn't look very even. But it's not going to keep me from trying it anyway. Good to remember that I've got wet paint under my hand and not drag my knuckles through it again. I wanted to use the hot orchid, but I realized that it bleeds on everything. I don't know what color it would turn what I've got. So this came from a picture that I was looking at on my phone that had, it must have been from the clouds above, and it looked down on a city lights, but this is a variation on that, and I want to put my little moon in there as a reflection. Because I can. The name of my first book, next to my second book, on the link tree below the video. The first blue link under the video, the same link tree that has Amazon on it. And if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you and it helps me out. So I hope you guys, whoa, I did put my knuckle in there, darn. Okay, so what do I do about that? I'm going to hope that it will still calm itself a little bit. Either that or I should do the same thing on the other side and make it a reflection. Yeah, I'm going to have a spot in there. Maybe we could make it a comet in the sky. Let's put it right up there. I bet it flattens out some. The Floetrol flattens things out nicely. So it's weird that the pink is stronger reflection in the water, but it is what it is. And I like it. And I love you guys. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy my videos. And if you do, I'd love to have a thumbs up. I'm going to call that good for part 2. Remember that there is a monthly drawing. And if you're interested in being in it, a donation through PayPal or Patreon. PayPal is preferred. Is the way to go. Let's see if I can zoom in on that moon and those stars. There we go. I should put a tree line in there. Well, no, there really aren't any mountains, are there? It's just a weird fantasy, but I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you for joining me. Check out my email if you're interested in a class at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, or if you want to inquire about the purchase of an artwork. A wonderful way to support the studio. What was I going to say? I forgot. Pixels.com, Fine Art America, Teespring, clothing, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, all can be found underneath the video. On my link tree, it's Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, and the Facebook groups. And the Teespring clothing can be all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. And I probably told you this at the end of the last video, so no worries. But make sure you check out the exhibition video on the end screen in the last 20 seconds. It changes out every month. The drawing goes right up until the end of the month, and I held it on usually the first day of the month. That just started recently. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go away now. I love you guys. See you soon, hopefully. Bye for now. Priscilla out.